Hey, what's up, guys? So today I'm telling a funny little story that involved one of my friends' like mom, and I got kind of pulled into a situation that I had nothing to really do with, and I was just kind of hanging out, and I didn't expect this, but she's fucking crazy. Okay, I'm just gonna start this off by saying that my friend's mom, she's fucking nuts. The story I'm about to tell reminds me of like a fucking like Psycho Dad video or whatever. Like you see those videos of people's parents like freaking the fuck out, shit like that, only with a mom, and just yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. I hope you guys enjoy this. Please leave a like if you do, and yeah, let's start this. So couple of years back, I'm hanging out with one of my friends. He had a very, very just psychotic, overreacting kind of mom, and then his dad was like just super didn't give a fuck kind of person. That's how he was. And I shit you not when I say like she would overreact. Like he had a curfew. If he wasn't in the house by 10:30 every night, she would like break his shit and like steal stuff and not give it back for weeks and just yeah, that kind of stuff, punishment. And one night I'm at his house. He could have people over occasionally, and I was at his house, and his mom liked me. I thought we were pretty cool. I'm a fairly quiet kid. I don't really like piss people off, I think. And I'm at his house. We're playing video games, just kicking back. And he had a really nice room. Like his bedroom was super nice. It had two big windows in it, so we could open up like this big window and just have the summer air coming in. It was nice. And he had like a nice ass TV, and it was a cool room to chill in, right? And his mom came in, and she's like, "Hey, I'm going to the store. Do you guys want anything?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm good." And then my friend's like, "Nope, we're all good." She's like, "All right, cool, have fun." And she leaves, right? She pulls out of the driveway. She goes to the store. He immediately shuts all of his stuff off, like his console, his TV, and he runs over to his bed and he starts pulling something out from under his bed. And I was like, "What are you doing, man?" He's like, "You want to smoke?" I was like, "What?" Because I didn't know at the time that he was like smoking anything. He was a super, super, strict raised person, so I didn't know he did any of that stuff. So it was kind of like a surprise to me. And I was like, "Smoke what?" He's like, "Do you want to share this joint with me?" And I was like, "Dude, what the fuck, in the house?" And he's like, "Yeah, I do it all the time." I was like, "Geez, I'm good, man." He's like, "You sure?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm all good." He's like, "All right, cool. Well, just don't open the door." I was like, "No, I won't." So I go over to his bed and I lay down on top of the bed, right? I'm just sitting there on my phone. And directly next to the bed, kind of in front of it, is the big window, right? And if you look through the big window, you could clearly see my friend sitting in his office chair, smoking this joint. And yeah, pretty much this kid's mom is a fucking evil genius, and it was a plan. It was literally a plan to see if he was smoking weed or not, and it worked. She faked going to the store. She just pulled out and like drove down the street a little bit and then got out of her car, walked back up the driveway, looked into his window since it was open and like the screen wasn't there, and she could smell it. She could see him. She saw him smoking, and me and my friend had no fucking clue. We thought she was at the store at this time. So she goes and grabs one of the kitchen like pop-up chair things out of the garage, one of the like portable dinner chairs, like the shit you would see wrestlers beat the fuck out of each other with, and she takes it and just no fucks given flings it through his window. And his window wasn't closed, so I'm not saying she like busted a window with a chair. The window was open, so it just kind of flew through the window, caught me and my friend by surprise, and it hit my friend's desk, and it fucked up one of the monitors actually that he has, and it landed on his foot, so it kind of hurt him too. And you just hear this scream. She's like, "What the fuck are you two doing? Get out here now." And I'm like, sick. This kid's mom, instead of just yelling at him, throws a fucking portable dinner chair through his window and attempts to break his stuff with it and hurts him in the process. So I'm thinking like, oh fuck, what do I do? What do I do? I'm not even smoking weed. Like, why am I getting pulled into this? She thinks I'm probably the one making him do it because I just look like I'm high all the time. And I'm just freaking out, right? I got like a million things going through my head. Plus, my heart was already kind of racing because I thought that like someone was trying to fuck with us. Like when I saw the chair go through the window and hit my friend's stuff, I thought someone was like trying to, like scare us, or someone was about to come in and beat the fuck out of us, like a thief or something. It was just my friend's crazy ass mom, right? So I'm like, she definitely thinks I'm doing the drugs with him. What do I do? So I asked my friend, I was like, "What do we do?" And he's like, "I'm going to go out there and talk to her. Stay here." So he hops out of his window and walks over to her and starts talking to her, and she's just screaming over him like a fucking angry ass bird, and he's just trying to have a civil conversation. And he lives in a ranch, so like when I say he jumped out the window, I don't mean he jumped like 3 stories and landed on his fucking super feet. I'm not trying to say that. His house didn't have a second floor, so when you jumped out the window, it wasn't even a drop. You were just kind of right there in the front yard. So he's talking to her, and I hear her say, "Get your little friend's ass out here too." I damn well know he was smoking with you. And I was like, "God damn it, dude. I'm not even doing anything. I was just on my phone." So he jumps back through the window and he's like, "Dude, don't go out there. She's just going to call your mom. Like, don't do it. Like, it's just unnecessary trouble. You're not even doing anything wrong." I was like, "Well, what am I supposed to fucking do?" He's like, "Leave." I was like, "Where? Your mom's in the front yard." He's like, "Just run out the fucking back door, dude. Run. Go now. Like, she's going to come in soon." And I was just like, okay, fuck it, let's do it. So I run out the back door, right? I ran for it. I ran from this kid's mom like she was some fucking dangerous ass killer. And it took like, I'd say a solid 20 minutes to get back to my house. And when I walk in through the front door, my mom's sitting there on the phone with this kid's fucking mom. This fucking kid. His mom was crazy as shit, dude. Like batshit crazy. She found my mom's fucking phone number and mine. But yeah, I walk in and my mom's just like, your friend's mom's on the phone with me saying that you were smoking pot with her son and that you like ran for it when she caught you guys. And I was like, no, she didn't catch me doing anything. She caught him. I just ran for it because she's crazy. I knew she would try and call you, but that already happened. And she's like, what are you hiding? I was like, nothing. She's like, I don't believe you. I was like, well, I'm being honest, so I don't know what to say. And she's like, all right, whatever. And she goes back to being on the phone with this lady, and she's like, all right, well, he's here now. He just walked in. I'm going to go talk to him and punish him, so I'll call you back. And she hangs up, and she's like, that lady is fucking crazy. I was like, thank you, Mom. She's like, I mean, up until she told me about the chair thing, I thought she was a pretty, decent parent. And then she said she threw a chair at you guys, and that's not good. You didn't smoke anything, though, right? I was like, nah, I'm all done with that. She's like, okay, I believe you. And just literally, I got off the hook. I was like completely safe. But my friend, him on the other hand, he was in like fucking prison. Like straight up, he couldn't leave to go anywhere but school. At school, he barely talked to us because he was like so on lockdown with talking to people and his friends. Couldn't hang out with people. And she took the door off his room and took everything out of his room except his bed. So it's just like straight up, he was living in like a fucking basic training camp at that point. I felt terrible for him. And we couldn't even really be friends anymore, like hang out, because his mom was just so fucking crazy. He told me, he's like, dude, my mom hates you. She called you a hippie. She straight up said, I'm not letting that fucking hippie into my house anymore. I'm a hippie now? Okay. It's like a whole new comment meme, just Luna as a hippie. But yeah, pretty fucking ridiculous stuff, and I just thought it was insane. Like, the chair through the window thing, that was the fucking, like, the breaking point for me with this lady. I was like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? She threw a chair through my friend's window and hit his desk with it. And, I mean, I guess it's better that the window was open, because it went right through, nothing was broken, like the glass or anything. But imagine if the window was, like, closed, she just beats the chair against the glass window. And yeah, your boy Austin gets away safe. I'm forever labeled as a hippie in that woman's eyes, but then again, she's forever labeled as a fucking wrestler in mine because she uses a chair to assert dominance. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the story today. Please leave a like if you guys did enjoy it. Subscribe if you're new. Leave your stories in the comments down below if you ever dealt with any crazy ass like moms fighting with you. And yeah, I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Peace.
Straight. My boss is a fucking bitch. Matter of fact, you can tell that hoe I fucking quit. I just got $1 for a raise. What the fuck is this? I can make more money on the train doing fucking flips. Barely got enough to go and break, eat some fucking chips. And you always wonder why I'm late for my fucking shift. I don't smile enough, I know. My shirt's never tucked, I know. You should write me up, I don't give a fuck about emails.